Here now with more, Ainsley Earhardt, Fox and Friends co-host and author of The Light Within Me. Mike Gunzelman, host of The Guns Show, and Kat Timpf, Fox News contributor. I said cheerleading rejects all. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You tried to be a cheerleader, right,
Year
Mike?
after year, for some reason, it didn't work. And I didn't even have to have a psycho mother freaking out about it.
Yeah, right? I mean, don't you feel bad for this kid whose mother, you know, raised holy hell and was like, you know, everybody's got to be on the team.
It's kind of funny. I mean, congratulations to this mom, because now your daughter has no friends whatsoever. Literally no friends. You talk about Mean Girls. She will see Mean Girls in action, because this mother taking things to a whole different level and absolutely being crazy about it. Obviously, you have like the entitlement society side of it, like, oh, we all expect things to be handed to us.
Yeah, this is not helpful, Mom. This does not help you in life.
I'll tell you, I was a cheerleader in 7th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade, I tried out, and I was cut from the team. Brokenhearted, cried, so upset. My dad comes upstairs. He sits down on my bed, and he says, someone else needed that spot. You're strong enough. God created you to be strong enough. You're giving up your spot so another girl who might not be strong enough can take it. That was such a valuable lesson.
And you said, no, Dad, I want the spot. And he marched in and got it for you.
Actually, I thought, wow. My dad totally turned it around and spun it where I bought into that.
Right.
And,
no, it was good. That was smart.
It was a good lesson.
You're okay, and you're somehow okay now.
Yeah, right?
You somehow managed to recover.
It's all because I got cut from the cheerleading squad.
I was cut from the cheerleading squad, and I was so bad that I really had some nerve to even waste anyone's time by trying out whatsoever. But I just instead joined the mock trial team and had some success there, and actually was able to pursue an activity I was good at, rather than allowing myself to embarrass myself by somersaulting around the football field because I couldn't even do a cartwheel. That wouldn't have been good for anyone.
It's like watching American Idol, where those kids are so bad, and you're like,
the audition.
parents tell you,
Here's my story. I was a cheerleader for like a long time, middle school, all through high school. And when I had my daughter, I hid my cheerleading pictures.
Really?
Because I knew that if she saw it, she'd be like, oh, I want to be a cheerleader. And I didn't want her to be a cheerleader. I wanted her to be on mock trial, which she did end up doing. And she became an athlete and a soccer player and all this cool stuff. Because honestly, I think they should do away with cheerleading. I'm with the head of the board. Really? Cheerleading is like you stand on the sidelines and you cheer for someone else. It's like get out there and do it yourself. And you know who needs?
But you learn to dance. I wanted to learn to dance.
I'm still trying to learn to dance.
You know, but it's just to me, it's like this whole. I always feel bad for the cheerleaders because when I was a cheerleader, I actually thought people were watching our routine. They're not watching your routine.
Yeah, the cheers.
They're watching
flash.
football. They're watching basketball, and it's like, oh, that was such a good one. We did such a good job. We're like patting each other on the back.
But
no one's paying attention.
Even from a story of failure, obviously we're all going to fail in life. But Michael Jordan got cut from his freshman high school basketball team.
That's true.
Failure makes you better.
And it's Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time. Like he got through it. I mean, it just makes you stronger and better.
Right. And inclusiveness is great, but it doesn't change reality, right? Just because they allow everyone to make the cheerleading team, that shouldn't make you feel any better about yourself because you're still a bad cheerleader. They're just letting everybody in now.
Do you think one day they're going to look back at these videos though and say, I was crying and pleading?
Of course they are, which is why they should be playing soccer or basketball, because then they'll feel good about it. They'll feel so much better about themselves. All right, so Ainsley is going to cover the royal wedding, and you're leaving tonight.
I'm leaving tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night is so exciting. You're gonna have the best.
You'll
time.
have to give me tips.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Love this.
I did the last one, but poor Meghan Markle, her father. Apparently paid the paparazzi to take pictures of him getting measured for his tuxedo and looking in a computer screen at Starbucks. So there he is. Poor Mr. Markle.
He looks well.
And he was looking at pictures of Meghan and Harry online and everything. And it turned out that there was like a paparazzi deal that he might have even made some money off of, and now he's not going to the wedding.
Yeah, that is, you don't need that kind of drama on your wedding day. She's probably got enough drama having such a famous wedding. And to have your dad do something like that, I would be so mad at my dad. Absolutely.
It's a lack of trust already. You know what I mean? From the beginning, from the onset, with the most famous couple in the world right now. I'm just very depressed still and devastated that I don't have a chance with Meghan Markle anymore. Personally.
And what about Harry? All those girls. When we did William's wedding, it said they gave out these little pens and combs and things that said, "Don't worry, you can still marry Harry." Because William was gone.
Oh, right.
But you've got a story now. This is going to be very interesting to watch what happens.
I feel sorry for her. I do. I mean, I'm happy for her because she has the ultimate Cinderella story, and it's amazing what she's been through and how far she's come. And every book I've read about her and every article I've read, she was a hard worker, and she really deserves this. And she's seemed seems to be a good person.
lovely, yeah.
Yeah, but her dad to do this, her brother was sending messages to Harry, don't do it.
leave her
Do you know-
alone.
Exactly. And I feel like this is the Cinderella story because she has a family. The dad is trying to make money, or his friend who's the photographer is making money. They couldn't find the tailor. The tailor was closed. So they went up to some kid and they said, will you act like you're the tailor?
He gave him a measuring
That is
tape
so
and said,
shady.
yeah. But you know what? I have
Also, doesn't he
I
have
have some
anything better to
advice
do
for
with his
them.
time?
Her mother should walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay? This is an easy problem to solve. Her mother is lovely. She's going to be there, and she should walk her down the aisle. So anyway, this is so much fun. It's great to have you guys
absolutely.
here.
Thank you.
Have a
That's very
fantastic
cool. Have
time
fun.
in
Thank you.
jolly old
Put in a
London.
good
It's gonna
word
be
for me
fun.
with Megan, all right?